figure out what that is. But you would think that you want to slow up, cut down on the possessions if you're the Celtics. It's a beautiful pass to Claxton inside. But Brad Stevens said, yes, but if we get late in the shot clock, we're not as efficient. So we have to be able to get out in transition and try to sneak some baskets to put some points on the board.
Yeah, on the front line, you'd like as few possessions as possible to try to limit a little turnaround. But you're right. I mean, it's a catch. We saw him grabbing at his right knee earlier. There's a lot of wear and tear and a lot of burden and usage on Jason Tatum. Harris misses the two-point shot, and now Peyton Pritchard will back it out. Got Claxton on him. Williams for three over Harden, comes up short.
And it's a challenge too with no Jason Tatum in the lineup. Where do you get your offense? Okay, I know Jabari Parker is a very capable scorer, but he hasn't been in the lineup that often. So Boston has to figure out ways like this maybe to get out in transition.
And just like that, as Parks do get an easy one. 5-point Brooklyn lead with the ball here in quarter number 2. Harden on the floor. He and Harris running with the 3 bench players, and Shamet and Johnson. As Claxton looking up top and defended well by Parker. Harden got it back, misses it. Williams with a rebound. Tough to close a team out. We saw that last night with the Wizards and the Sixers. Brooklyn trying to put the Celtics away and advance to round 2 in a date with the Milwaukee Bucks as Evan Fournier.
In the first 3 games, about 14 points a game. If you can step that part up, keep yourself in shouting distance and maybe even take a lead while the other 2 of the big 3 are sitting on the pine trying to get a little rest.
There's Landry Shamet, and off the wind Landry.
He called it.
Shamet shot it at 39% from the 3-point arc this year. Dave Pritchard finds Williams. Claxton on him, well defended by Claxton. That'll be ball. Bruce Brown checks in for Brooklyn. Claxton, an excellent defender. He's just a second-year player, but it feels more like his rookie year. And Fournier late in the clock comes up short. Claxton been dealing with a lot of injuries. Had a right knee injury. Missed the first 32 games. As Shamet, nice find, and the Nets are up 8. Harden with the assist. Harden's got 6 assists already. Peyton Pritchard responds.
Do well in their half-court sets as it is and giving up shots, and that's a nice block by Langford.
Langford going up there with Claxton. Saw Jason Tatum ready to check back in. Griffin will join him. Pritchard, bullet pass out to Jabari Parker. And the ball's popping more like themselves from a few.
Kicking. You got Williams trying to do some things. Langford. Now you got Jabari Parker able to spot up. Again, it's the quick offense before the defense gets set that allows you to maybe get some cleaner looks.
Harden on a rim run with Claxton. That's going to be a fight.
Is that we asked Steve Nash about, okay, why did you keep the starters in there, the big 3? He was like, well, to be honest with you, we didn't think that it was over. I'm thinking like a coach, and then Jabari Parker picks up the foul. He's thinking like a coach. Right. Like to us, it's like, okay, why are they still in the game?
15, so we've had a number of first-year coaches get to the promised land in the NBA going back the last 6 seasons.
Yeah, but that right there is a little skewed. Like numbers don't tell the whole story. Look at the teams and the players. And speaking of players, it's because those teams and those individual players were so great that allowed a first-year coach not having that experience to win.
Langford on the leave together. Nash is never coached at any level, as a consultant with the Golden State Warriors. Here's Harris on. He led the NBA in 3 percentage, and Joe Harris knocks down his first 3-pointer. He's got 5. Griffin trying to check Tatum. He gives it to Jabari Parker. Brooklyn by 6 with the ball here. 6.5 to go in the second quarter. Bruce Brown inside. Brown no, and it's ripped off the rim by Tatum.
Good D that time. Both Tatum and Fournier just hands up in the air, and Jason able to knock in that 3.
Griffin lost
to me because he's kind of changed his mantra and how he attacks and approaches, and it's the best thing for this Brooklyn Nets Swat.
I'll tell you, that points created stat is off the charts for James Harden. James Harden, by the way, comes up empty again. Pritchard saves it. Parker off the window. For the game, we're kind of at the point now we're going to have to play our young guys, give them extended minutes, sink or swim mode, down 3-1 in this series, and so far they're swimming well.
Well, the good thing about Peyton Pritchard, even though he's young, CK, he missed another shot inside. Even though he's young, he spent like 30 years at Oregon, okay? So he has a lot of experience in regards to playing the game. Maybe not at the NBA level. And more importantly, the coaching staff trusts his decision-making because he played throughout the course of the season.
There'll be a foul on Jabari Parker here between the three. But tonight, Harden's got 16.7 assists already and 6 rebounds. Perhaps on his way to a triple-double. The big three on the floor now. Kevin Durant for 3. Cash.
You know, back in the day when you had pace is faster, more possessions, more shots up, guys are still going to be able to get the number of attempts, see a turnover.